Honorable Farooq H. Naik. Mr. Farooq H. Naik is the former chairman, Senate of Pakistan, and is currently working as a senior advocate, Supreme Court of Pakistan. He has played a vital role in shaping important policies and legislation during his tenure. He has also been awarded Nishan-e-Imtiaz for his tremendous services to the nation. Janab Honorable Farooq H. Naik Sahab.
Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Honorable Speaker, National Assembly, Honorable Deputy Speaker of Milli Majlis, Azerbaijan, Senator Faratullah Babar, parliamentarians, ladies and gentlemen. Constitution is the fundamental legal document that outlines principles and values of a state and provides a framework for governance. Constitution also protects citizens' rights and freedoms by limiting government's powers and ensuring that it operates within defined territories and boundaries. In Pakistan, Constitution plays a critical role in ensuring stability and continuity of state. It provides a clear set of rules and procedures for the functioning of the government, which helps maintain stability of the state. However, with changing times, Constitution needs to adapt to evolving needs of society. This can be achieved through amendments and reforms that reflect changing social, political, and economic landscape of the country. 75th anniversary of the Constitution of Pakistan provides an opportunity today to reflect on the need for balance between stability and adaptability of the Constitution. Stability is necessary because it provides a clear set of rules and procedures for functioning of the state, which helps ensure continuity of the state. Constitution stability also promotes confidence in the government, which is crucial for maintaining law and order and economic development. However, adaptability is equally important because it allows Constitution to address changing needs of society and reflect aspirations of people. Constitution's adaptability can be achieved by making changes that reflect changing times while preserving fundamental principles and values of Constitution. Thus, any changes to the Constitution need to make a responsible and in a balanced manner. In this context, Pakistan's parliament plays a critical role in ensuring that Constitution is amended in a responsible and balanced manner. Till date, 26 amendments to Constitution have been passed by Parliament of Pakistan. Today, we are observing 75th anniversary of Constitution of Pakistan, which is encouraging us to address 4 key questions that this conference has raised. Let us address one by one. The first question is, what challenges do constitutional democracies face in the 21st century, and how can they adapt to meet these challenges while maintaining the core values and principles? In my view, constitutional democracies in the 21st century face several challenges, such as rising inequality, polarization, erosion of trust in democratic institutions, spread of disinformation, and growing influence of non-state actors. These challenges pose a threat to core values and principles of constitutional democracies, such as individual rights, rule of law, and representative government. To meet these challenges, constitutional democracies need to adapt and evolve. That is, one way to do this is by ensuring that democratic institutions remain responsive to the needs and aspirations of citizens. This can be achieved by increasing citizen participation and engagement in decision-making process, promoting transparency and accountability in government, and strengthening rule of law. Another way to meet challenges facing constitutional democracies is by investing in education and civic literacy. Finally, constitutional democracies must work together to address global challenges such as climate change, terrorism, and migration. Collaboration and cooperation can help build trust and strengthen democratic institutions while also addressing shared challenges facing international community. The next question is, how should the basic constitutional structure adapt in responsive to crises such as revolutions, wars, local and global economic disorders, pandemics, natural disasters, etc.? In my view, crises such as revolutions, wars, local and global economic disorders, pandemics, natural disasters, and other emergencies can have a significant impact on basic constitutional structure of a country. In response, constitutional democracies must adapt their basic structure to address these crises while maintaining core values and principles of constitution. Constitutional democracies can also adopt by incorporating new technologies or tools to facilitate crisis management. For example, digital platforms can be used to disseminate information and coordinate emergency responses. In all cases, adapting basic constitutional structure must be done with careful consideration of the core values and principles of the Constitution. Any changes to Constitution must be made in a responsible and balanced manner, considering impact on individual rights, rule of law, and representative government. Changes must also be subject to oversight and review to ensure that they remain necessary and proportional to the crisis at hand. The third question which has arisen is, has the spread of emerging digital technologies and social media affected the fundamental laws of a country? In my view, spread of emerging digital technologies and social media has had a significant impact on fundamental laws of countries around the world. On the one hand, digital technologies and social media have provided new opportunities for citizens to engage with their governments and participate in democratic process, but they have also facilitated access to information and enabled greater transparency and accountability in government. On the other hand, these technologies have also created new challenges for the fundamental laws of a country. Speed and scale at which information can be disseminated through social media has led to a spread of disinformation and fake news, which can undermine trust in democratic institutions and erode rule of law. Digital technologies have also created new challenges for privacy and individual rights. Collection and use of personal data by governments and private companies can infringe the individual privacy rights and raise concerns about surveillance and state control. Finally, emerging digital technologies and social media have created new challenges for regulating online content. Global nature of digital platforms means that content can be created and disseminated across borders, making it difficult for governments to regulate or enforce laws related to hate speech, incitement to violence, and other forms of harmful content. Spread of emerging digital technologies and social media has had a profound impact on fundamental laws of countries around the world. While these technologies present new opportunities for democracy and citizen engagement, they also create new challenges for privacy, individual rights, and rule of law. Countries must adapt their fundamental rights to the digital age to address these challenges and ensure that democratic institutions remain resilient and responsive to the needs of citizens. Finally, the question with regard to how has the globalization, immigration, trade, capital flows, knowledge economy, and international commitments and agreements affected basic and fundamental rights of national jurisdiction. In this regard, in my view is that globalization, immigration, trade, capital values, knowledge economy, and international commitments and agreements have had a significant impact on the basic and fundamental laws of national jurisdictions. These forces have created new challenges for traditional notions of sovereignty and territoriality, as well as for protection of individual rights and democratic governance. Globalization and international trade have created new opportunities for economic growth and development, but have also challenged the ability of national jurisdictions to regulate economic activity and protect local industry. Growth of multinational corporations and global supply chains has created new challenges for tax and regulatory frameworks, and globalization of financial markets has created new challenges for financial stability and regulation. Immigration has also created new challenges for national jurisdictions, particularly in area of citizenship and border control. Movement of people across borders has created new demands for legal frameworks that balances rights of migrants and refugees with need for national security and border control. Knowledge economy and the growth of digital technologies have created new challenges for intellectual property and privacy laws. Ease with which information can be disseminated across borders has challenged traditional notions of territoriality and created new opportunities for cross-border collaborations and innovation. Finally, international commitments and agreements, such as trade agreements, human rights conventions, environmental treaties, have created new obligations for national jurisdiction to uphold and protect fundamental values and principles. These agreements have also created new opportunities for international cooperation and collaboration, but have also challenged the ability to national jurisdictions to regulate in areas that may conflict with international obligation. National jurisdiction must adapt to these new challenges to ensure that fundamental values and principles such as individual rights, democratic governance, rule of law are upheld and protected in the face of global forces. These are my views with regard to the questions that have been raised in the 70th Constitutional Convention or Conference. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thank you.